Internet? We're on another episode of Deep Shots. It's the show where we go into people's career and passions and we go deep with questions. I'm your host, David Sauce, and today we got a special guest, Kaleb Pike, a future contractor, extraordinary cook, gun enthusiast, my favorite. And Kaleb, I just got to ask you, how are you with alcohol in particular?
I'm okay. I get a little more loose around you, but I think I can handle it this time. I came prepared. I had a good dinner.
All right, that's what we like to hear. And at any point you can tap out. I also have a spit bucket to your side if you can't do it. That's totally okay. No one here drives home afterwards. All right, so let's do it. Let's go into the first shot. This is some vodka.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right. So let's go into your job currently. What got you interested?
Well, I started off in Sisters, Oregon, as we were talking about. Just doing roof jobs, no shingles, just residential stuff. So then that didn't work out, so I kind of moved back to Kaiser. Started working at Walmart, operating the forklift, and kind of decided I want to do something a little better paying, a little something more working towards a career. So I decided to go into roofing again, which didn't really work out. So I found my guy now, Mike, on Craigslist, who I work for, and which I really like him. We do residential framing, shops, sometimes commercial buildings, but it's been going pretty good. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was a very quick answer, but that's okay. We got some top picks for you, so I'm just gonna give you an either or, and you tell me which you prefer. When it comes to like the residential or commercial, which ones do you like more, like the bigger projects or the smaller projects?
I like the smaller projects. I feel they're a bit more personal.
Mm-hmm.
The commercial stuff, you can tell, like on the job site, most of the guys, they don't really care. They're kind of, I don't know. It's just more about the money for them. The residential stuff, like, you got to put heart into it. You know, it's someone's home you're building. It's not just, you know, an office building for some people to come in and leave at the end of the day. So
Right.
I think the residential thing was really cool.
All right, and then I know a bit of your music taste, but if you had to choose between country music or rap music, what would you pick?
Probably rap. That's where I started. Country music I kind of got into during construction is what we listened to, but I think if I had to choose one, it would definitely be rap. So.
Solid choice. Would you rather be at a pub or a club?
Pub.
Definitely. Food? I'm guessing that's why?
Yes, and also the vibe as well. I like a kind of low-key, more quiet kind of set, I suppose.
All right, and the movies, action or comedy?
Action.
Action. All right, and then most important one, weed or booze?
Weed.
Yeah.
I get down with the booze, but I think weed always have a place in my heart.
All right. Let's go to the second shot. We're doing some rum. It's actually stronger than the rest of the other alcohols, but it also tastes really good.
Okay.
Here you go.
Cheers.
There's like a fiber stuck in it. All right, let's go into some life-changing moments. So, like, what were the big moments for you when you decided, like, to either change career paths or, like, just big moments for you in general?
Well, I guess I'll talk about one that I'm going to make here just now. I'm thinking about going into the electrician's union. It's a little better pay. I think it'll set me up better for the future. And
no every avenue.
Exactly, yeah. So
after that, it's plumber. Like, you never know.
You never know. But yeah, I think that's kind of what I'm gonna go for. The framing stuff it's cool, it's fun. I really like it, but it's never gonna pay what I want it to pay. And you know, in the union, I'm gonna be able to retire by the time I'm like 55.
Right, especially because like the trade's so open because there's
Exactly.
not a lot of people.
They're hurting for people right now, so I think I'll have a good shot at it.
A lot of opportunity there.
Exactly.
All right, now I want to know some hidden passions. Now I feel like I know you pretty well, but like at least for everyone else who's at home, hidden passions. Lay them down.
Well, I don't play a lot anymore, but I love playing guitar. My lovely girlfriend Lynn, she got one for me for Christmas one year. So, but I always wanted to be a police officer. As weird as that sounds. It's not really a hidden passion, but less of a police officer, more of a detective. I think I watched too many
Oh yeah.
I would like if I had to like detective.
Yeah, or like
being a beat cop sounds really
no,
boring.
like a street cop, ticket giver, that kind of stuff. But, yeah.
The detective thing always intrigued me.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which I know it's not, but
I watched too much Criminal Minds when my mom
Criminal
growing up,
Minds,
so that was a big part of it.
I see that. All right. Let's go into the third one.
Okay.
We're going quick, but this is Four Roses. You said it was your favorite of it.
Cheers.
Well, I guess it might be the one you've had. All right, and then in on of those, you have touched into a bit of your future, but future goals, where you're seeing yourself in 5 years. What do you hope to achieve? Where do you hope to go?
I'm hoping that we're going to be able to save more for a down payment on a house. I'm really thinking when the market crashes, hopefully one day, we'll be able to afford a house. I want a nice house to set my family in, and I want to be able to be taking my career and to a place where I'm not necessarily just, a laborer. I want to be able to, run my own crew, kind of set goals for myself, set goals for my people, that sort of thing. But yeah, nothing too special going on in the future.
No,
that's kind of average.
No, it's
lifestyle.
not average. Never downplay that stuff. Everyone's got their own thing that they want, and just because for instance, like when I know a lot of people who are in the more of the media industry and stuff like that, and it's high expectations, and it's not always a lot of payoff.
Yeah.
I mean, the expectations you're having is gonna have payoff. And that is like a very foreseeable goal. Never downplay that stuff, man. That stuff is always good. All right,
give me the best food out there. What's the best meal you've ever had?
That's a hard one. You know me, I really like food.
Yeah, come on, dig deep. Give me a meal that just makes your mouth water thinking about it now.
Philly cheesesteak from Charlie's.
Charlie's?
In Kaiser, in Salem, yep. That'd be the one.
I feel like
it's very chic, very luxurious meal that I like.
That just reminds me of that in The Office when Michael's like, I'm gonna go get a New York slice, and he goes to Sbarro. And he's just like, I gotta get it. Oh man.
I think one of the better meals I've had is actually one that your girl cooked up.
Yeah.
You guys thought that she cooked those really good steaks. With the baked corn that I never had before. That was really good. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I looked that up. That was a quick make.
Yeah. Those are the ones I can think of off the top of my head. But
yeah. All right. Here we go. We're going into the tequila now.
Okay.
This is Centario Añejo, which is there's Blanco and Reposado, and this is the best one they offer at the liquor store.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Now, usually at this point we go into harsh criticisms and stuff that's change your life perspective. That it seemed like that might be more applicable because there's a bigger audience, but I assume everybody goes through those. So, have you gotten harsh criticisms or introspective thought towards your work or what you're passionate about that has changed your mind and shaped it for the better?
A lot of that from a career standpoint. My uncle, actually, my aunt's husband, he has been in the union for 15 plus years, and he's been telling me for years, get in the union while you're young, get in the union because you're going to be able to set up your family.
They take care of their own?
Exactly. Benefits, the whole 9 yards, and, you can retire when you're young, still enjoy life after retirement, be old,
right.
all this stuff, and my girlfriend too, she definitely, she criticizes me every day, but it's always in a good way. She's always pushing me to be harder. She's always pushing me to be a better man. And my mom as well. She's raised me up by herself. She'd always given me criticism, telling me,
Always good to have those positive influences.
Exactly, yeah. It's all positive. I don't keep anyone around anymore that give me anything, no bad vibes kind of
right,
thing. Yeah.
Right. I mean,
you can't. I mean, when you think about making time for people who are just causing your life to go in the direction you don't want, you don't really have the time for that. Life is short.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right, and we're at the point of the crazy story segment. So I did this last time, and whoever gave me the craziest story, I did a shot for. But since there's only you now, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these at random, and I'm going to save it for later. And we're going to go into our 5th shot, and I will bring it back up after we draw the shots. So go ahead. This is our death shot in my fancy Crown Royal bag.
There's options in there.
There are options.
And they're cold.
There are.
That's hot in here.
Oh, hey! You grabbed like the best one that's out of there.
Nice.
Pull out one more for me.
Alright, let's see. Alright, this is the one. This is the one.
Okay.
Ooh, that's nasty.
And how? Alright. And so, along with this death shot, alright, before we do this shot, I'll just use one of these. For this other one, you give me the craziest story that you can think of, and I will pour, depending on how crazy of a story it is, I will fill up this glass and I will take that shot. So give me the craziest thing you can think of. I have the worst
memory. I think the craziest one I can think of right now, anyway, it's not really a story, it's just something that happened the other day at work. We were sheeting the roof, and I was stapling off, and I took a step back thinking there was more roof behind me, and I actually fell about 14 feet down from the roof. Oh, shit. Landed busted my shoulder pretty good. And
you have to go to the hospital?
No. I kept working. I got up like a minute later.
You kept working?
I got up like
14 feet.
It hurt.
That sounds like a vacation day after that.
It knocked the wind out of me for sure, but it didn't hurt too bad. I got back up, took a breather, got back up on the roof, kept going. I mean, it's work. It's kind of what you do. So.
All right. That's not bad.
And my coworker Joe, he thought what he saw. All he saw was a staple gun in the air. He looked back. He saw me stapling. And he saw the staple gun in the air, and he kept working for a minute, and then he looked back again. He's like, "Oh shit, where's Kaleb?" And he was all, "Kaleb!" And I'm just like, "Yeah!" I'm sitting down there trying to breathe.
Well, I think that's a little over half, and because that's not the craziest thing I've heard, but
for sure, yeah.
That is at least AFV worthy, if anyone still remembers what AFV is.
It's nice putting some videos, dude.
Yeah, but not everyone remembers that.
I know. A sad childhood.
All right, here's the craziest stories.
Okay.
All right, and now we're on to our 5th shot, the death shot. Go ahead and empty it into the shot glass, which are clearly falling apart. This is the 2nd time I've had to do Fireball.
That's pretty gross stuff.
Yeah.
It used to be my drink back in the day, and now I can't stand it.
It's that young 20s vibe.
Yeah.
And it's not super.
It's that young
fun.
20s redneck out in the country sipping on a bottle.
Like that's like an obvious indicator if you ever go to a bar, like you hear somebody ordering Fireball, you're like, oh,
yeah.
you clearly haven't been through enough.
You didn't grow up in the city.
All right, here we go. Fireball. What'd you get? Oh yeah, Jim Beam was like the better brand of the packs I got, so hopefully it's at least okay.
I'm least excited for this one.
Mm-hmm.
That was great.
Man, Fireball still sucks.
Yeah.
All right, now that we're on to the 5th segment, I want to know about the furthest you've traveled. Farthest you've gone. It's okay if it's not super far away.
Idaho for a wedding for my mom's old childhood friend. I don't know what town. I was like 10, maybe 9.
Any different from here?
It's a little more flat. It's a little more like plain, like the plains fields kind of thing.
Yeah.
Going on. It's nothing really special.
All right. Well, we've made it to through all 5 shots,
Yeah.
including the craziest story shot, which was super exciting for me. This is a pretty gross vodka, but I always am excited to hear about the crazy stories. We got one more part of this, and before I've done different games towards the end. I did the cookout for some people. I did a Star Trek thing for other people. And as knowing as you are with movies and video games, since I know you kind of well, I developed a different game really fast, which is pick someone to protect you, and the other two are going to hunt you. And these three characters, I want you just to pick which one is going to do that, and the other two are just going to come after you. So the three I got, so there's Ghost from Ghost of Tsushima, Joker, the Walking Phoenix Joker, and Atreus from God of War. Those three characters, one is going to protect you, the other two are going to hunt you.
You made that one kind of easy, man. I'm just saying. I think Jin from Ghost of Tsushima for sure to protect me. Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's got arrows. He's got the close quarters combat thing. He's got the stealth. So and Atreus, I mean, he's just a boy with a bow. He's not quite low key yet.
Right. I would say so. I set it up in that way because Ghost is like a very capable character.
Yes.
But Joker is kind of the wild card.
Right.
And Atreus has potential.
Right.
So that's why I picked those characters in that way. Because
Yeah.
at certain points Atreus is this character, but Joker can
You never know. Yeah.
You never know. But Ghost is definitely the more dependable choice out of those. I want to congratulate you on the 5 shots and being on Deep Shots. And I'm excited for all those future goals that you have.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
Tune in next time for another episode of Deep Shots. All right. I guess I should finish this. Or Dylan, you got me? It's like,
No, you gotta do it.
oh, fuck you.
You're on camera still.
No, I'm not. I'm cutting all this out.
Run it!
Rolling that.
But this is so gross. This Western vodka is like.
I'll give you all the money in my wallet.
Alright.
I don't even think you have money in your wallet.
I don't have any money in my wallet.